You sit here and eat your damn cookies. I am resigning, you said before walking to the door, but you heard, Miss N. Miss N. You jump from the sudden touch and come out from your daydreaming, and look at the man before you in confusion. Haven't I said I am resigning? Wait, I was daydreaming again. Ash, I am really a Dumbo. You thought. Are you listening what I am saying? You blink your eyes not knowing what he has been saying when you spaced out. He sighed and picked up the cookies box before stretching his hand out towards you. You look at him in confusion. What? You asked. He cleared his throat before saying something. It's for you. Your eyes widen in surprise. What? For me? You said in a bit surprise, not believing that he's sharing his cookies with you. After whatever has happened, you just didn't expect that. What do you think? I will eat all cookies alone. If you don't want to eat, then, no, I will. You said, taking the box from his hand, which made him chuckle. Well, break time has already ended, so eat it at your home. Now go to your work. You pout a little, which made him bite his lips to control his laugh. You sighed and headed to your sit. He gave me the cookies when break time has already ended, but at least he gave me, or I was thinking he gonna eat all cookies alone and I will just sit there and look at him with my watery mouth. You thought, Miss N, if you're hungry you can eat. You have only 5 minutes. Yes? You said, and sit on sofa and open the box with a bright smile on your lips. Delicious, you said while munching them. Jungkook chuckles and shakes his head. He sits on his chair while looking at you eating the cookies before opening his laptop and typing. And here, you quickly ate 7 cookies and then put the box aside and take out your small bottle and drink some water. But Miss N, can you lend me your bottle? My water has finished. You nearly choke and look at him. But CEO Jan, I have already drunken from it. You said nervously. I can adjust. He said, which made you gulp and stand up and walk to his table before handing him your small bottle. He takes the bottle from you and starts to drink. You gulp, looking at him as some water dripped down from his jaw to his neck. He's not leaving any chance to seduce you. Oh my, he's looking so sexy. You thought and swallowed hard when he finished and closed the bottle lid before handing it to you. He wipes his lips and neck from his sleeves. He's really something. He looks up as you were still looking at him with slightly open mouth. He smirks and leans back on his chair. I think you're liking me, Miss N. Your eyes widen after hearing him. You quickly cleared your throat and pick up your bottle before walking to your sit with your blushing face. JK chuckles, looking at your reaction. Just wait, you will really fall for me, my little assistant. He said with a grin on his face. Ash, why I was looking at him like that? Now he will really think me as a #1 pervert. Uffen, you always embarrass yourself in front of him. But it was his fault this time. He shouldn't have to drink water seductively. You look down, still feeling your cheeks burning. You look at him secretly, and a smile covered on your lips without you noticing. You quickly look away and slap on your right cheek lightly to make your mind straight. What's going on with me? You were adjusting contract papers while Jungkook was typing, then the door opens, making them look at it. Shouldn't you have to knock before coming in? He said while glaring the person, but he just smiles and walks in. It's not like you were busy in something. He said teasingly. JK scoffed and rolled his eyes away from him. Jimin looks at you and smiles before walking to you and sitting beside you. Hello, Jimin she. You smile but blush as he grabs your hand and kisses on its back softly. Hello beautiful, he said, winking at you, which made you look down, while Jungkook pokes his inside cheek looking at their direction. Well, what made you come here, Mr. Jimin? He said, turning his chair and crossing his arms while looking at them with raised eyebrows. Jimin smiles and takes out something from his suit and gives it to you. Here, you're invited in our home party. You take the card and look at it. But Jimin she, isn't it your home party? Then how can I? You're our special guest, beautiful, so you have to come, and don't worry, your boss will pick you up. You look up at him in shock. What? You said and looked at him, but he just smiles and moves his gaze to Jungkook with a grin on his face. You will pick her up, right Cook? You look at Jungkook, who was already looking at you. It's okay, Jimin she, I will pick her up. You were shocked. Okay then, get ready at 8. Okay, now I will take my leave, but before I go, beautiful, can you bring 1 cup of coffee? He said cutely, which made you giggle and nod your head. Okay, Jimin she, you said before standing up and walking to the door, and as you walk out, Jimin looks at Jungkook, who was looking at the door in disbelief. What the hell, she didn't storm her feet, and here if I've said that to her then she will glare me first then storm her feet like dinosaur. He said in disbelief. Jimin laughs out loud having fun of JK. I think you have to change your attitude towards her or she gonna come to me bro. He said still laughing while Jungkook glared at him. What the hell Hyung, I am trying to make her fall in love with me but she's just not understanding it. He said inside heavily. Jimin chuckles and walks to him. Listen bro, don't you think you should stop teasing her and confess? He said as he sits on his table. JK looks down to the papers not uttering any words so Jimin continues. If you still behave like this, then I am sure she won't gonna fall for you. Then what should I do that will make her notice that I love her? He sighs. Jimin chuckles before a mischievous smirk covers on his lips. JK raised his eyebrows looking at him in confusion. Well, do you think we are inviting her just for fun at home party? No bro, we are inviting her so you both can spend some quality time together, not as boss and assistant but as a man and woman. He said while eyeing him. JK pokes his inside cheeks and faces him. So you mean, in the home party we will be alone, you guys won't be there, right? He said but Jimin shakes his head nervously. No bro, you took me wrong, we will be there too but after having fun we will leave you both alone. He smiles proudly as JK nods his head already liking the idea. Okay, it's good idea, but how am I gonna propose her? Don't worry, we have already planned everything, you just have to bring her on time. Jimin said smirking and JK looks at him suspiciously. You guys not gonna do whatever I am thinking, right? He said with a surprised expression. What are you thinking? He said confusedly which made Jungkook's face palm and look at him with. Are you serious? Look. Okay that was a joke, well you will see. He said winking and stood up before walking to the door and leaving Jungkook dumbfounded. What the hell they are planning to do? They haven't even told me about home party. I am really disappointed. Door opens and you walk in while looking in your mobile and smiling. He looks at you and couldn't control himself for asking that. Why are you smiling Miss N? He asked curiously, wanting to know the reason of your smile. You look at him still smiling. Nothing Mr. Jun. You simply said and sit on sofa. He was shocked when you didn't answer to his question. She didn't answer, and why she's still smiling? Wait, she's talking to someone, or something else. He thought while looking at you and chewing his lips in jealousy, but his jaw dropped when he saw you texting someone while smiling. I need to know whom she's chatting with. He mumbled and stood up. You didn't notice him because you were busy in your mobile. He silently went behind you and tried peep in your mobile but then. CEO Jun, what are you doing behind me? You asked in shock while looking at him through your laptop screen that was on table. His eyes widened when he noticed that you can see him through the laptop screen. He quickly walks another side while thinking some excuse. You look at him frowning. He cleared his throat before saying something. Have you said something Miss N? Your face palm. Damn, why I made that excuse? Is he really acting like this, when I have already seen him peeping in my mobile from behind? No, I said nothing CEO Jun. You said and smiled. He nods. Oh I think I am hearing things. He said and laughed a little and you just smiled forcefully. Yes, I think that too CEO Jun. Okay then, let's go home Miss N. You have to get ready before 8. You nod and collect your things and walk out with him. After getting ready, you walk down and see your mother and brother watching dramas. Mom look, how am I looking? You asked while turning round and round. Your mom chuckles when she saw your behavior. What mom? You're looking beautiful as always, but one thing is missing. You look at her in confusion then look yourself up and down. But I don't think. Something is missing. My son-in-law. Your eyes widen after hearing her words. Mom, stop it, you said while rolling your eyes away from him. Then you heard car horn. I think my son-in-law came. She said teasingly, oh god mom, he's my boss. You said blushing hard which made both of them laugh more, and you just shake your head and walk to the door. I am going now, I will come as soon as party end. Say him to use protection. She yelled from inside as you walked out. Oh god, she won't gonna change. You said shaking your head in disbelief. Then you look straight where he was standing, against his car, with his arms crossed against his chest. You gulped and walked to him. Damn, she's looking beautiful. He thought while biting his lower lip still gazing you. You clear your throat to gain his attention. CEO Jun, call me Jungkook, we are not at workplace. He said as he moved his gaze to yours. You nodded lightly. He opens the car door and you get on the passenger seat. You walk in with him. Are we partying here? You asked confusedly. JK puts the car keys on the table and faces you. You gulp as his eyes meet with yours. Oh God, why he's looking at me like this? I am feeling embarrassed. Yes, everyone is in backyard, so let's go. You nodded and followed him to the backyard. Then you heard some noises. Everyone were here while enjoying and singing songs. Then you and JK came, which made them stop and look there. Everyone smiles when they noticed you. Hello everyone, you said and bowed your head a little, which made them chuckle. And you don't need to be formal. Here we are all same, so just enjoy. You smile and look around. Well, why there's only us? You ask, not finding other people except for them. You were thinking there would be more peoples in the party. That's why we call it home party. Only us. You look at him as he said it. And they called me. Wow, it means I am a special person here. You thought. Beautiful, come and sit here. You nod and sit between him and Sugar while Jungkook sits in front of you. Okay, so let's cheers first. Everyone picks up the wine glasses while you pick up the cola and cheers. While others talking and laughing, you notice Jungkook looking at you. You quickly look away from him and blush lightly. He chuckles and takes a sip of his wine, still looking at you. I just can't take off my eyes from you, my N. You really made fall for you so deeply that I can't think anything beside you. And today, I am really gonna tell you how I feel towards you. He thought. Anyone wants to hear my jokes? He said and stood up. No man, I am out, he said and covered his ears with his fingers while others shake their heads. Okay then listen. Oh look, what is it? He said and pointed to the sky, making all of them look up. Look that side, Hyung, you will see it. He said and signaled others. Everyone quietly moves away from their chairs and hide, while you sitting there not knowing what is happening. Then you feel someone grips your arm and pulls you with him, while Jin still looking up. Where is it, Namjoon? Namjoon. He looks around but there was no one. Yeah, you punks. How dared you to joke like this when I make best jokes? He said, yelling while everyone giggles, still hiding on their places. Meanwhile. Is everyone here? He asked while looking around. Your that plan was so suck, he said, coming to him while hiding. But because of your that plan, we are saved from Jin Hyung's jokes. He giggles and stands beside Jimin, who was still peeping from behind the tree. Do you think it will work? He asks, crossing his arms while looking at him. Of course it will, he said and smirked. Where is Jin Hyung? He asks, looking for him. I am here, he said and walked there from behind. Okay, everyone is here except for N and Jungkook. So you want them to come here as well? Jimin shakes his head nervously. No, I was saying they are not here and that's good. Namjoon Hyung, you did as I asked for. Namjoon nods. Okay then, I will do my work. You guys can go now and wait for me inside. Don't mess up and she gonna kick him. Don't worry, I will do everything smoothly. He said, smirking, which made Tae rolls his eyes away from him and walks inside with others while Jimin walks to the bar. Jungkook was on the floor with you onto his lap, and his arms around your waist and you're on his shoulders. Well, don't misunderstand, I will tell why they're like this. A while ago when Jin was looking up and you were still sitting there not knowing anything, then Jungkook pulled you with him to hide somewhere and he came here, stood here while you were in front of him and he was still gripping you. While your hands were on his shoulders, you were looking at Jin confusedly. Why are we hiding? You ask, still looking at Jin. Because if we stayed there, then he stops when you turn your head to face him. You gulp when you notice how close your face was, that if you move then your nose will touch his. He swallowed hard when his eyes moves to your red lips, but then. Yeah, you punks. You both flinch and Jungkook lost his balance, which made him fall with you. I think we should go back, you said, shuddering while looking in his eyes. Yeah, we should, he said, not taking off his eyes away from you. We should go now, Jungkook. You said it again. Yeah, let's go, he said, but not moving his single muscles. Then let go. You said him to remove his hands from you. Yeah, ahem. You startled and looked at your right. Hello? Jimin smiles, your eyes widen and you quickly stood up from his lap. JK sighs and stands up as well. Let's go, he said and walked to the bar and you both followed him awkwardly. Your cheeks were still burning from shyness. Where's everyone? You asked, not finding anyone. Same, they had some work so they had go. You nodded and sit on stool between Jimin and Jungkook. Here your cola, here your wine and that one is mine, he said, handing them glasses. You take it and gulp it in one shot and JK did the same. After you drunk, Jimin smirks and stands up. Okay, I need to call someone, you guys enjoy, he said before leaving both of them alone. You grab your side head as it starts to hurt. Here, he gave you one more glass and you take it and he did the same then. Phone rings, you stretch your hands out still closing your eyes and pick up the phone. Hello, yes Bam Bam, oh, okay send the address, no we will come. Thank you. You put the phone and turn around but, why my pillow is hard. And it has hair too? You open your eyes slowly. Ah my head, whose room is this? Wait, whose? Your eyes flutter open and look around. Why I am in his room. Then you look beside you and your eyes widen. Why he's naked. And I. You look inside the blanket and saw you were in your undergarments.